In this tutorial, we'll learn how to install Next.js using Visual Studio Code and set up a modern web development environment. Step 1. Install Next.js. Open your browser and type install Next.js in the search bar. Then, click on the official Next.js documentation link to view the full installation process and instructions. Step 2. Download Node.js. Open your terminal, macOS Linux X, or Command Prompt Windows and verify that Node.js is properly installed on your operating system by running the following command. To download and install Node.js on macOS, the recommended approach is to use NVM, Node Version Manager. NVM allows you to manage multiple versions of Node.js easily without conflicting with system installations. First, install NVM by following the instructions from the official repository. Once NVM is set up, you can use it to install the latest version of Node.js with a simple command. During the installation, npm Node Package Manager is automatically included, allowing you to manage dependencies and packages for your projects. After the installation, you can verify that Node.js and npm are working correctly by checking their versions in the terminal. This method ensures a flexible and reliable Node.js setup on macOS. On Windows, one of the easiest ways to install Node.js is by using Chocolatey, a package manager for Windows. First, ensure that Chocolatey is installed on your system. Once installed, you can open Command Prompt or PowerShell and use Chocolatey to download and install the latest version of Node.js. This installation will automatically include npm Node Package Manager, which allows you to manage project dependencies and run Node.js applications. After the installation is complete, you can verify that both Node.js and npm are properly installed by checking their versions in the terminal. Using Chocolatey makes it simple to manage Node.js updates and ensures a smooth setup on Windows systems. On Linux, you can install Node.js efficiently using NVM, Node Version Manager, which is well suited for managing multiple Node.js versions on a single system. Unlike macOS, Linux often requires installing build tools and updating your shell configuration after NVM installation. After downloading and installing NVM using the official script, you can install the desired Node.js version and automatically get npm alongside it. You can also set a default Node.js version for your user account and switch between versions easily. Finally, verify the installation by checking the versions of Node.js and npm in your terminal. This approach ensures a robust and flexible Node.js environment tailored to Linux systems. On IBM X systems, Node.js can be installed and managed using NVM, Node Version Manager, which simplifies handling multiple versions without affecting system-level packages. First, download and set up NVM following the official instructions for X-compatible shells. Once NVM is configured, you can fetch and install the Node.js version you need, which will automatically include npm for package management. After installation, confirm that Node.js and npm are working correctly by checking their versions in the terminal. This setup provides a controlled and flexible Node.js environment on X, making it easier to maintain and update different Node.js versions over time. Let's try an example. Open your terminal and enter the first command to download and install NVM, Node Version Manager. This command will fetch the installation script and set up NVM on your system, allowing you to manage multiple versions of Node.js easily. After installing NVM, you need to set up Node.js. First, ensure that NVM is loaded in your current terminal session by running $home nvm sh. This makes the NVM command available without restarting your terminal. Then, use NVM to download and install the version of Node.js you want. Once the installation is complete, verify that Node.js is installed correctly by checking its version with NodeV. Similarly, confirm that npm is installed and working properly by running npm-v. Completing these steps ensures that both Node.js and npm are ready to use, allowing you to create and manage your projects smoothly. Step 3. Open VS Code. Open your terminal or command prompt and type node-v, then press enter. This will display the installed version of Node.js. If a version number appears, Node.js is successfully installed on your system. Type npx create next app at latest my app and press enter. This command will create a new Next.js project named my app with the latest version. It will ask if you need to install the following packages. Click Y to proceed. After running the command, you will be asked if you want to use the recommended Next.js default settings. You can select yes to quickly set up your project with the default configuration. In this example, we will choose no so we can go through the custom settings step by step and better understand each option. First it asks, would you like to use TypeScript? Select yes. Next, which linter would you like to use? Select ESLint. Then it asks, would you like to use React compiler? Select yes. Also, it will ask, would you like to use Tailwind CSS? Select yes. Then it asks, would you like your code inside a source directory? Select yes. Would you like to use App Router? Select yes. Would you like to customize the import alias? Select no. Would you like to include agents, MD to guide coding agents to write your up-to-date Next.js code? Select no. After answering all the questions, the setup process will begin automatically. Next.js will install all the required dependencies and create your project folder with the necessary files and structure. This process may take a few minutes. Once the installation is complete, you will see a success message in the terminal. Your Next.js app is now ready to use, and you can move on to running the development server. Open the newly created My App folder in Visual Studio Code to explore the project structure of your Next.js application. Inside, you'll see important folders and files such as app, pages, and package.json, which are used to build and manage your project. You have successfully installed Next.js and set up your first project. You're now ready to start building modern, fast, and scalable web applications.